This is Ann Miller French with Angelic Hands, and I'm going to share a quantum biohacking technique with you today. This is what you can expect from my upcoming Meet Your Higher Self workshops that I'm going to be doing in person in Newberry, Florida next month at Sound Awake Healing Collective inside of their beautiful studio, which faces this absolutely breathtaking panoramic view of their horse farm. It's absolutely beautiful, and I'm sitting in immense gratitude to be able to share this information with you and to um, take what I've been doing for quite some time now with my quantum life coaching practice. My sessions are done remotely through Zoom. And with my Meet Your Higher Self VIP coaching program, a lot of that has been done one-on-one. So this is an opportunity for you to get a taste of uh, what it's all about, how it can help you, and all the benefits of going within and having some fun. 'Cause to be completely honest, we did not come here to be miserable or to feel like we're constantly stuck. I will tell you that there is there is light at the end of the tunnel or the end of the rainbow, whatever you want to call it. And um, just to give you a little bit of my background, I am the owner and founder of Angelic Hands LLC. My practice actually started over 8 years ago in Milwaukee, Wisconsin, and just about 2.5 years ago, my husband and I took the leap of faith and we moved down um, to Florida. So here I am here in Newberry, Florida, and having this opportunity to connect with all of you and share this information. So I wear many different hats. I'm a quantum life coach. I'm also a light language practitioner and artist. I also work with quantum sound, quantum energy, and Reiki. And I'm an animal communicator and a naturally gifted intuitive, psychic, and medium. And with all of my offerings, this can be found on my website, which is angelichahands.com. That's ANGELIKHANDS.com. Hello to everyone that's hopping on. So today I'm going to share this technique with all of you. And a my honest, this is my honest opinion. I say take what resonates, discard the rest. But a big root of what is going on with, like with your vessel, with your body, if you're not exactly sure who's in the driver's seat, and knowing that your subconscious mind is running on autopilot all day long, really being aware of what you're thinking, what your environment is like, what you're consuming, and also, what's going on with your health. So, quantum biohacking is a means to reprogram the subconscious and unconscious mind as well as the body. And I like to say it's getting all parts of self moving in the same direction. And this is, regarding your health, wellness, relationships, if you're working on anything surrounding finances, um, goodness, with your awakening process, and having fun while doing all of it. But there are times where you might find that you feel stuck, like you're just not moving forward, or things are simply not flowing. Instead of, I like to use a visualization of the flowy river, where you notice that there is a stuck point, there is a wall, and you're not exactly sure where it is, let alone what it's made out of. So I'm going to share some information that I shared earlier today with a former client of mine. And one of the easiest things that you can do at first is to bring yourself into the present moment. So you can imagine connecting your energy to Mother Earth. If you're not much of a visual person, you can also say to your body, I want you to connect now. I want you to ground now to Mother Earth. It's as simple as that. And I'm going to invite you to say that to yourself and to see how that feels. Like, it makes such a difference. And when you're taking a breath in, followed by a breath out, you're also calling all of your information, all of your essence of who you truly are, calling it back into your body, into this vessel. And I like to use the expression, who's in charge of this ship? Who's the commander in chief of this vessel? And that that should really be you, and being aware of what is getting you motivated in the morning, and what is your why, what is your purpose, what is your mission, and what drives you and what keeps you going every day. And if you're not sure, or if you're currently working through PTSD or trauma or depression or anxiety or all of the above, um, using the grounding techniques in addition to breath work is extremely helpful. And the next thing is, I call this automatic writing. So it's taking pen to paper. I love the idea of using blue ink, because if you think of your energy centered, like this being your throat chakra, this is your true center, your voice of truth. Even if it's coming out in writing, having some dialogue with yourself and with your inner child, your little girl within, your little boy within, and asking the question, how are you feeling right now? What's going on? What is this bringing up for you right now? And just start writing. Because anytime you ask a question, there is always going to be an answer, and you may be surprised by the answers that come through. So it's writing it down and continuing to write until you feel like you have nothing left to write. And it has such an amazing purging effect. It's highly therapeutic. And the means is to get that stuff out of here, to get it on the paper. And then what I do with it is I take a look at it, and feeling even lighter. And then I use a means to get rid of it. So if it's putting it through the paper shredder, crumpling it, throwing it in the fireplace, or in your fire pit, whatever you have access to. Really, it's to get that stuff out of here and out onto the paper. The next thing that I also recommend is that if you are currently working on something, and you just feel like you don't know what to do with it. It might be a stack of unpaid bills, or the last argument that you had, or perhaps there's some relationship disharmony, or you're questioning your why, or you're thinking about making some changes in your life or with your career or with the current relationships or whatever it is, and you really feel stuck. Again, it's being present with yourself. And what I like to do is, this is a technique that was shared by an author named Emmett Fox, and he talked about rather, the golden key effect. And um, I have my little prop here, so my little key. When you're not sure what to do with it, you can simply say, you know what, I'm not quite sure what to do with this big pile of stuff right now. I don't exactly have the answers to this right now. So I'm going to use the golden key for this. Kind of look at it that it's very symbolic. You may also choose to say a prayer, whether that's mentally or out loud. For me, I connect to God, and I'd say to God, to Jesus, and I say, you know what, this, I don't know exactly what to do with this. I'm handing this over to you, or this is too heavy of a cross for me to bear right now. I'm going to hand this over to you, and know that you are supported, and each and every one of us has a team that's assigned to us to work with us 24/7. So that being said, there's ascended masters, there's archangels, we have spirit teachers and guides, and very high vibe, you know, messengers of the light that can assist us with this. So I've found that using those techniques have been very helpful. And after doing that, it's literally getting out of your own way to allow the information to come through. Sometimes it may feel like a subtle whisper regarding to go connect with this person, and perhaps this person has information for you, or you may feel guided to simply get out and outside more and connect with nature, getting you out of the mundane everyday busyness and feeling like you got to go, 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 do, to the point where it literally burns you out. And I am personally speaking from my own personal experiences. I was with, before I started with this practice over 8 years ago, Angelic Hands LLC. I was with corporate America for over 27 years, and I truthfully speaking, the last few years, I was really experiencing and feeling stages of burnout, where I noticed that it took a toll on my health and in my life in many respects, which ultimately uh, was the catalyst that led me to the path that I'm on today. And going all the way back even to the early 90s, I had some pretty significant experiences, again, surrounding my health that um, led me again to this path and learning about other modalities, about other resources, and knowing that when you ask, or when you ask a question, there is an answer. So problem, solution, question, answer. So with my upcoming workshops that will be live and in person, again here in Newberry, Florida, at Sound Awake Healing Collective, a big part of my mission, my passion, my purpose is assisting, guiding, mentoring, nurturing, sharing this information and these different techniques. Now, what I've shared is just just a handful of just a small sampling of what you can expect. There's so much more. I work with quantum hypnosis, quantum sound, light language, art, really tuning in to the energy of what is currently needed by the group at that time, and providing recommendations and quantum biohacking techniques to help break up the charge of those walls, those barriers, those roadblocks, those things that are standing in the way of moving from point A to point B. And when I talk about, walls and barriers, they can be made up of different emotions, such as fear, there's grief, there's anger, that can also be rage and resentment, there's guilt and there's shame, there's also humiliation, there's so many other things that we experience as a human. And it's bringing about change and bringing in, clearing that stuff out, and then bringing in new information and working with your over 75 trillion cells, knowing that they're responding to the information that you're consuming in your environment, what you eat, what you drink. And we came here to have fun. We came here to play. This new energy is here. It is already here, and it's a matter of saying yes and working with it. And truth be told, your inner child, your little girl within, your little boy within, knows how to navigate out of what may feel like a maze. Cheery has the key to unlock those locks, to open those doors. So um, hopefully you got a little bit of what I call a golden nugget of information, something that you might find useful today. Again, all of my information, including these upcoming workshops, that can be found on my website, which is angelicands.com. That's ANGELIKHANDS.com. To whoever you are at globally, it is always an honor and a pleasure to connect with you. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to reach out. I do offer a free discovery call to see if we would be a good fit for each other. And I'm looking forward to sharing some additional techniques with you. Now, the in-person workshops, those will be offered 2 times a month. So next month in November, the first one will be November 12th. From 11 to 12:30. They're 90 minutes long. Love donation is $22.22 a person. And then the second one, I believe, is on November 19th, and that's from 5 to 6:30. That's Eastern Standard Time. So again, if you have any questions, don't hesitate to reach out. Take care. Bye for now.